Hey guys, it's Danielle, and I'm going to make this quick because I have so much to say about traveling. I love to travel, and I started to travel when I was 14 years old. I went to China for 3 weeks, and I got really, really sick, and I brought home the Shanghai flu and gave it to my dad. You're welcome! Later, when I was in college, I got to do some traveling. I visited Paris, France, and I visited London, England. I only spent a few days there. Then in May 2004, I went back for a month with my best friend and some kids from my school, my university. It was really great. We studied abroad there. It was a blast, and that's when I really fell in love with England, and I knew that I wanted to go back long term. So when it came time to apply for graduate school, I did apply to the University of Exeter, and I got in. So I moved there for a year, and that's where I met my Korean husband. He was in the same program as me. And while we were there, we traveled to Israel, and that was really fun. We spent some time in Jerusalem, some time in Bethlehem on Christmas Eve, and we spent a few days in Engev, which is a beautiful part of Israel. I really recommend it if you get to go. And then I moved to Korea in February of 2008, so that's kind of like traveling, although I don't really know how much travel I've done. I haven't seen that much of Korea. It's kind of sad. But, yeah, that's been where I've been since then. And then when we got married in February 2009, we decided we were going to take a big, long honeymoon. And I've been traveling with him ever since, and it's been really fun. And here are just a few of the places we've been. The first place that we stopped on our honeymoon is Bangkok. This is me in Khao San Road. This is in some marketplace that's only on the water. After that, we went to Nepal and we hiked in the Himalayas, which was really amazing. I think we only hiked for like 2 weeks. I think it just took us 2 weeks to do an Annapurna circuit, and we went to Annapurna Base Camp, and that's it. After that, we went to Chitwan National Park and spent time with the elephants. It was so lovely. Then we went to India. This is Varanasi. On the Ganges River. This is in Pushkar when we went out and slept in the desert for a night. And this is obviously the Taj Mahal, which is amazing and beautiful. You should go. These are sadhus. I don't remember where they are, but they're awesome. And sometimes in India, this is how you ride the train. After India, we headed over to England to see some friends and, of course, spend time where we had met. It was lovely. So that was my first honeymoon, and then we decided that we needed to plan a second, which we just took this year. Our second honeymoon started out in Germany. We went to visit my friend Michelle, who lived in Frankfurt, and let us stay with her. She was so much fun and showed us around. I love Frankfurt, and I also love Heidelberg, which was another place that we got to visit while we were there. After we spent some time in Germany, we went to Paris and took a train to the south of France, and that's where we started our Camino. It was really amazing. We walked for 36 days from the south of France all the way to Santiago de Compostela, and it was an adventure, and there were even double rainbows. Woo! We spent some time in Barcelona and then ended up in Paris. We actually rendezvoused with the same friends in Paris that we had rendezvoused with in England, so we ended both of our honeymoon traveling trips kind of the same way with the same people, so that was really cool. Also, I know this is really long, but I'm just so excited to share with you all the places I've been, and just don't even get any ideas that because I'm pregnant and because we're about to have a family, we're going to stop traveling, because we're not. And also, if I could go anywhere right now, I would go home to Tennessee, to my mom's house so that I could lay on her couch and she could fix me stuff and hold my hair while I puke.